You mentioned something on another podcast that I found really interesting, which is that high achieving men, if they get like let's say a lesser intelligent or lesser achieving partner, then it's really challenging for them to engage in like fruitful discussions with their partner because they're so used to a higher level of like conversation. And then they start talking to their partner and like, okay, she's kind of droning. She's like not really talking about anything I'm interested in. And it doesn't end up working because of like that dissonance.
Yeah. And I would be more specific in that. I think there's two types of high achieving men. There's high achieving men that grew up with healthy self-esteem and just became high achieving. And as a result, they look for mutual intelligence, mutual value in a relationship. They want somebody, she doesn't have to be a CEO, but you're both intelligent, intellectual people. You both come from good homes. You both have, not necessarily perfect, but you both are looking for something deeper. Now, there's the other type of high achieving man whose entire identity is his money. Now, the one whose entire identity is his money is okay with a woman whose entire identity is her appearance, and she doesn't need to bring much to the table. But the man that's actually has far more to offer than just his money will look for a woman that has far more to offer than just her appearance. And so will look for more intellectual and emotional intimacy. He'll actually want to have a conversation. He'll want to get her opinion on things, and he'll want to do things with her. Whereas the one that his entire identity is his finances is okay with a woman whose entire identity is her appearance.
Do you find that those people are less happy overall?
Deeply, but they don't know what it is. It's like they don't know how to feed their soul. They're less happy because they think what they think is going to make them happier is these shallow qualities like money and women and sex, and they think that. But it's like filling in a cup filled with holes. It's going to constantly leak out of them because they're still deeply unhappy, because the real cure to their low self-esteem is something deeper than that, but they don't realize it. So they look for their self-esteem in shallow places. And the same with the women that look for it in materials.
Now, this might be an inappropriate question, but since we started off and you talked about one-on-one client, like consulting and stuff like that,
please.
Being like a very intelligent and obviously beautiful woman, have you ever ran into any issues where a guy comes in there for practice and like over time he develops feelings for you?
No, because I'll be very good at, I'm a professional at friend zoning myself. I am very good at desexualizing myself and friend zoning myself. But the main thing is what makes it difficult for them to be attracted to me is part of a man's, especially when they're highly successful, they're so used to women that they're attracted to blowing smoke up their ass and just telling them that they're amazing, they're gorgeous, they're this, that, and that's what they're used to, because that's what women usually do to try and manipulate them. They've got me who's telling you, no, she's not actually attracted to you. She's just using you. Oh, no, she's still sleeping with her ex. Because I'm so deeply cutting through, it takes away a little bit of the attraction, because they're like, this woman is really going for me, and I'm a little bit tough with them because I'm a bit tougher with the men. So I think that it kind of makes them less attracted to me, because the kind of niceness that you get out of women and that kind of your self-esteem that you get from a woman giving you compliments is kind of derailed in therapy. You get straight to the truth.
So men are more attracted to their partner if they feel like their partner thinks they're like macho and like alpha
and my whole job is to invalidate their thoughts. So if you say something, and I saw a study the other day, somebody actually told me, it was a comedian that was saying it, and she was saying that men and women both look for sense of humor, but their definition of sense of humor is completely different. For a woman, it's a man that makes her laugh. For a man, it's a woman that laughs at his jokes. So men love validation. They say something, the woman agrees, or she laughs as well, or she supports them. My whole role is to invalidate their thoughts and their experiences, because I have to challenge it. So the invalidation kind of decreases the attraction.